The red planet was our rusty, dusty neighbor 2 doors down. For centuries, we have stared at that little ruby dot in the night sky and thought, yeah, I totally want to move all my stuff there. Welcome back to the Sky Stories. Today, we are packing our bags, canceling our newspaper subscriptions. Do people still have those? And buying a one-way ticket to the ultimate fixer-upper, Mars. Everybody is talking about it. Billionaires are building rockets that look like, well, let's just say they look very ambitious. Space agencies are drawing up blueprints. It is the biggest cosmic ballyhoo since the moon landing. But let us cut through the hype for a second. What would life actually be like on the red planet? Is it a sci-fi dream come true, or just camping in a freezer with no air? Spoiler alert, it is mostly the second one. First off, the commute is a total nightmare. Forget rush hour traffic. Try 6 to 9 months cooped up in a metal tube, hurtling through the void, getting slowly marinated in cosmic radiation. Sounds delightful, right? But okay, let's say you survive the trip. You stick the landing. You step out the airlock. What is the vibe? Beige. Everything is beige. And orange. It is like the 1970s exploded on a planetary scale. And here is the reality check, folks. Mars wants to kill you. It really does. It is practically its hobby. Let us talk about the atmosphere. Or rather, the lack of one. It is about 1% as thick as Earth's and made almost entirely of carbon dioxide. So, if you take off your helmet to stop and smell the roses, well, first off, there are no roses. And secondly, your blood would practically boil, and you would pass out in seconds. Not exactly a breath of fresh air. And then there is the cold. You think your winters are bad? The average temperature on Mars is a brisk -80 degrees Fahrenheit. On a really good summer day at the equator, it might hit 70 degrees, but at night, it drops to -100 again. So, pack a sweater. Or 50. But hey, it is not all doom and gloom. Let us talk about gravity. Mars has only about 38% of Earth's gravity. This is the fun part. You would feel like Superman. You could jump over a minivan. Moving heavy equipment would be a breeze. You would feel light, bouncy, and athletic. Until your bones start dissolving. Yeah, turns out our bodies absolutely hate low gravity. Without the constant pull of Earth keeping us sturdy, our muscles atrophy and our bones turn into brittle little breadsticks. So, enjoy the bouncing while you can, before you become a human noodle. So, where do you live? You aren't building a nice wooden cabin out on the plains. Wood burns, and also there are no trees. You will be living underground or in a heavily shielded, pressurized bubble habitat. You are basically a highly sophisticated mole person. You need protection from radiation, micrometeorites, and those insane dust storms that can cover the entire planet for weeks. And dinner? Forget ordering a pizza. You are eating freeze-dried astronaut ice cream for the rest of your life. Unless you start farming. And yes, that means growing potatoes in Martian soil fertilized with, well, let's just call it human recycled waste. It is organic. So why do it? Why go to a freezing, suffocating, radioactive desert? Because we are humans. And we are ridiculously stubborn explorers. We don't look at a deadly environment and say, no thanks. We say, hold my beer, I am gonna try to live there. The ultimate goal isn't just living in a bubble. It is terraforming, turning Mars into Earth 2.0. We are talking about melting the polar ice caps to create oceans, thickening the atmosphere, planting forests. Some scientists have even suggested nuking the poles to speed up the process. Which sounds absolutely insane, but hey, that is space science for you. Life on the red planet won't be a vacation. It will be the hardest camping trip in human history. It will be cramped, dangerous, and everything will taste like dust. But looking up at the night sky and seeing Earth as just a tiny blue star? That view might just be worth all the trouble. Would you sign up for the one-way trip? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching the Sky Stories. Keep looking up and don't forget your space helmet.